Today we're going to mash up a bit of FIFA into Football Manager. So FIFA Team of the Year has just been released and it is an absolutely incredible team. The full Team of the Year, the 11 players, I mean what a team. You're looking at, you've got Bellingham, you've got Courtois, you've got Messi, Mbappe, De Bruyne, Modric, all sorts of incredible players. The top 11 best players in the entire world this year are in that FIFA Team of the Year. And so we're going to see today, are they good enough to win the Premier League as well? And we're going to make this extremely hard by giving them to Everton. So if you have a look, what we have done here is we've got rid of the top 11 best players using their current ability from Everton's squad, and we've replaced them with the top Team of the Year from FIFA 23. So there's the list of them. You can see their current abilities in this column here, starting with Kevin De Bruyne at the top, Mbappe, Benzema, Van Dijk, Courtois, Messi, Modric, Hakimi, Militao, Hernandez and Jude Bellingham. An absolutely incredible team, well worthy of being the Team of the Year, I'm sure you'd all agree. Though I do want to see in your comments down below, who would you replace from that team? Is anyone you disagree with? And if you do disagree, who would you put in instead of them in that Team of the Year? But the question is, are they good enough to win the Premier League? And we've made it especially hard by giving them to Everton, because Everton normally in Football Manager, and as you can see in the season so far, they're not a very good team. They don't do very well. They are really struggling to get through and play well this season at all, and they generally do get relegated in the first season. So by giving them to Everton, they're going to have one of the worst squads together in the league to try and pull through. And there's only 11 players that, they're still going to have to put subs on of the other players in the team. You've got like Connor Cody there as the next best player, 137 current ability. Morpay, McNeil, Gray, Townsend, Gordon. Townsend obviously injured for quite a while. How long is his injury? 5 to 6 months, so he's going to be out for most of the season still. So it's going to be really, really tough. And then obviously all the way down to their sub-goalie, Billy Krellin, and current ability of 80, a youngster. So you can see there, it's going to be a struggle, but I want to see, are they going to be good enough to win the Premier League in this team? We're going to, first off, completely leave it alone. No tactics, no manager, nothing. We're going to holiday one season in, and we're going to see what happens. So here we are, we're a season in, and as you can see, they have done very, very well, but they're not quite good enough to win the league. So Everton have managed to come third on 75 points, 9 points off Liverpool, who have won the league, but they have qualified for the Champions League, and clearly they were relegation favourites at the start of the season, so to say they've managed to come third, that's absolutely incredible. So let's go have a look and see how they've done a little bit more detail. You can see down here, no one's really dominated in goals, no one in the top 3 for goals from Everton. Same thing for average rating. De Bruyne killing it with the assist, as he always does, it seems, no matter where he is, and therefore player of the matches as well. No clean sheets player there, so who is it in goal? Courtois hasn't had a very good season apparently in terms of being in the top for clean sheets. And yellow cards again, no one there. They finished the league with a 3-0 win against Aston Villa. So that was confirming, obviously, their third position. So let's go have a look at the squad and see how they have done. So here we go. Let's first off see appearance-wise. So Hakimi has made 45 appearances this season. Jude Bellingham 45 as well, and Courtois. So I'm guessing that's pretty much ever present every single game of those who've all played the same number. De Bruyne with 1 off the bench. Militao 43. Messi, Mbappe, Hernandez, Van Dijk, Modric, Benzema, and then Anthony Gordon, the first Everton player that we haven't sent in, with 13 appearances and 13 appearances off the bench as well. So you can see those 11 players made up a massive part of the team. They were the 11 they put up pretty much every single game, with Anthony Gordon, Morpay popping in with a few, and then just the rest of them off the bench. Dwight McNeil only 2 starting appearances, Amadou Onana 2 starting appearances, and the rest, obviously, some people didn't even appear all season. Maybe Begovic with 1 appearance as a sub. I assume that was when Courtois maybe got injured or something during that match. Who knows? But loads and loads of appearances there. Now, goals-wise, Everton have really struggled for goals, and incredibly, they still have. So, even though De Bruyne was top for assists this season with 12, Mbappe is the top scorer with only 15 goals, which, for Kylian Mbappe, that is a rubbish return from 41 matches. Benzema with 12, Messi with 11, so no one got more than 15 goals this season, and they have really, really struggled there. They have not done very well, unfortunately, and like you can say there, Morpay, even though he only came off the bench, was next with 8 goals. De Bruyne with 8 goals, that's, I think, to say they came third in the Premier League, that is really, really impressive, because that is not a high return of goals. And obviously we know De Bruyne was top with assists, and then Messi was 7 next. Let's go have a look at the transfers and see if anything major happened there. Transfers in, nothing. They've not made any transfers. Perfect. Okay, so they have kept the whole team all together. Now, let's go see how they did in terms of their fixtures. Have they won the FA Cup? Have they won the League Cup? So, smashed through the friendlies. League Cup, second round, they beat Leeds. Then lost to Chelsea in the third round. Okay, so the League Cup straight away, third round, not very well done there. FA Cup, they struggled past Villa but won the replay and then smashed Stockport 3-0. They beat Leeds on penalties in the fifth round and then lost in the quarterfinals. So no cup competitions won either. Now, I'd love to know, guys, what do you think of this as a season? Is this a good season from them? Is this not ideal? Do you think this is where they should deserve? And what would happen if we put these teams into another Premier League club? If you watched this far through, comment down below what Premier League club you want to see these players at, and let's see, can they do any better? If we put them all in at Man City, are they going to do any better? If we put them all in at Aston Villa, are they going to do any better? I'd love to see your predictions. So what clubs do you want us to put these FIFA 23 Team of the Year players into next? And we'll see how they do.